The Lakeland Wrestlers women's soccer team's regular season started last weekend. Our Thomas Wildman has more on their Sunday home opener.
After a tough 2-0 loss against the Nate Ooks, the Wrestlers hope to bounce back at home against the Concordia Thunder. Early in the first half, Vanessa Pietramala scored from distance to give the Thunder the lead in the 14th minute. The Thunder then followed up 4 minutes later with Michaela Agar getting another goal, with the Thunder scoring again to finish out the half. The Thunder started up the second half strong, with Vanessa Pietramala scoring back-to-back goals to get a hat-trick, and followed by 4 more unanswered goals to end up with a final score of 9-0. The players of the game were Vanessa Pietramala, who had 3 goals and an assist on the game, and for the Wrestlers, Madeline Rousset, who usually plays center back, but had to step in to play goalie due to the goalie being unavailable.
I think we worked really hard together as a team, and we've learned a lot of things together, how to play together, and I think we pushed really hard through the game. We played without a keeper. I've never played goalie before, and I stepped in today to help our team out, and we couldn't pull out a win, but I think we have potential for the next games.
Head coach Doyle Church likes how his team is playing and says that the team needs to make some adjustments, but soon will be a strong unit that will be able to capture some victories.
So I can't fault any of the team's effort or intensity and aggression they played the games with. Everything we wanted them to do was perfect. A few tweaks, just simple things like capitalizing when a team makes a mistake, punishing them because other teams are punishing us, and that's what the level we play at, right? So I think in a few games, a few more practices, we'll get there. We're not far off. The scoreline yesterday suggested that we're not far off, and that game could have went the other way very easily.
The Wrestlers will hope to bounce back from this loss as they head on the road to take on the King's University Eagles. Thomas Wildman, Primetime, local news.
Now, our Jace Mackey has a more in-depth look for the weather.
Thank you, Callan. Yes, taking a look, just first of all here, we're going to take a look at our satellite and radar map here. You can see in the Lloydminster area, we're not going to be seeing any precipitation over the next day into the day tomorrow, but south of us, we could be seeing some thunderstorms or just some rain throughout the day tomorrow or into the evening tonight. So that's something to keep in mind. But here in Lloydminster, let's start off with your school day forecast for your day tomorrow. So we're going to be seeing a nice day. Even in the morning, things start warming up, or things are a little cooler at 11 degrees, but not too bad. Things warm up for that first recess to 15, 18 degrees by the time the kids head out for lunch, and then by the end of the day, we will be reaching 19. So it's kind of interesting, you know, I always think about this time of the year. When you go to school, you're wearing like a hoodie, a jacket, but by the time you go home, you feel like you should be wearing shorts. So it's kind of in that time of the year where we're seeing warm days, but they don't get to that warmth until, you know, around like 3 o'clock, something like that, or around 4. So that's kind of what we're sitting at right now. For the day tomorrow in North Battleford, not as nice as today, unfortunately, but still pretty good conditions in North Battleford for the day tomorrow. Partially sunny and 21 in North Battleford. Taking a look now at Cold Lake, not too bad as well, 20 degrees, which is pretty consistent to what they've been seeing today in that part of the province. So a beautiful day for them tomorrow. Taking a look now at some of the other cities and towns across our region. We're going to start with Meadow Lake. They'll be seeing 21. Same with Bonnyville. Chance will be seeing some rain tomorrow in Provost, the high of 20. It'll also be 20 degrees in Paradise Hill. La Crosse will be 24 degrees, and there's a chance we'll see an afternoon shower. Continuing to look at some other areas across our region, 21 is the daytime high tomorrow in Myrna. 20 degrees in Pierceland, Unity, and Wainwright. There's a chance, though, you'll be seeing some showers in the morning in Unity and some showers possibly in the afternoon in Wainwright. Continuing now to take a look here at our 7-day forecast. Lots of suns as we take a look at this week at least. So your day tomorrow will have a windy morning, but things will warm up to 20 for the daytime high in Lloydminster tomorrow. It will still be sunny, but that wind will still be there as we head into Thursday. So things will be a little colder, and we'll be seeing 18 degrees for the high on Thursday. Warms up, though, for a beautiful sunny day on Friday and a high of 22. And then look at that. Once we head into your weekend, things get even warmer. We'll be seeing some beautiful sun on your Saturday with a high of 25. We'll see some more clouds roll in on Sunday though, but it'll still be 24, so nothing to complain about there. And then starting off your next week, it'll be a little cooler, but you still have a partly sunny day, a little mild, but 22 degrees isn't too bad for this time of the year. Unfortunately though, once we get into Tuesday, that's when things will really start to cool down. We'll be seeing 16 degrees and a cloudy day. There's a chance we'll be seeing some rain, 55% chance we'll be seeing some rain here in Lloydminster once we get into that Tuesday. So really get out there and enjoy this weekend and enjoy the weekend, this week and the weekend, because who knows how long these type of conditions are going to last. You know, we're not even technically into fall, but definitely starting to see some of those fall conditions here. Finally, before we go, we're going to take a look at your weather photo here. Thank you so much to Greg who sent this beautiful photo out from the lake. He sent this over the weekend. We can see that beautiful sunset, I'm assuming it is, across the horizon of the lake. Love to see that. Thank you so much for that, Greg. Now, if you want to submit your weather photos or your pet photos, you can send them over to us. We have a couple emails set up to us for weather photos. You can send them to weather@stingray.com, and you can send your pet photos to pets@stingray.com. We'll have more news after the break. I'm joined today here on Primetime Local News by Cassie Hall, and she's a recreational programmer with the City of Lloydminster. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Fall Fest. Super exciting. It's something that happens every year here in Lloydminster, but just give us a little bit about what this event is.
So it's just a community event during harvest time to bring everyone together.
Celebrate the fall, celebrate kind of that agricultural history as well. Take me through a little bit about some of the events that are taking place this year. It's taking place on the 16th, so this Saturday.
Yes, it is. So we'll have a wide range of events going on that day, from face painting to interactives for both adults and children. We have some horse and wagon rides going on and some local barbecues as well. So something for everybody.
And you were saying to me that it's very kind of family focused, a good day for the kids to come out and have some fun, but also some stuff for the parents as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were talking a little bit about food. So I saw when I was looking ahead of this, there's a corn on the cob roast and also a hot dogs available as well.
Yeah, so Big Brothers Big Sisters will be there to serve the corn barbecue, just a suggested donation to them as well. And then hot dogs will be available, and a treat tent while supplies last. We also have Tim Hortons sponsoring some coffee and hot chocolate.
Nice. That's awesome. And does it run all day long?
It runs from noon till 5.
Okay, so make sure people get down there during those hours on the Saturday. It's at Bud Miller Park. I think we said that already, but where are things kind of going to be set up? Is it all over the park, or is it kind of concentrated in one area?
So it'll be in the front end of Bud Miller All Seasons Park. It's been located there for the last several years, so pretty easy to find as you drive in. There'll be available parking lots in front of the PSM and the pool, as well as Lakeland College.
And has this event, I know the city does several different kind of events at Bud Miller every single year. What's the reaction from the community to them? I know there's Canada Day is a big one for sure, and Fall Fest is another one.
Usually we have a pretty good turnout and really good feedback, just having something available for the community to come out and come together and do. So it's lots of fun.
Yeah, and it's still warm now, but sooner or later it's going to be snowy outside, so people got to get out and enjoy things as much as they can.
Absolutely. I think the weather's supposed to be 21 that day, so hoping for a good turnout.
That's awesome. Hopefully you get lots of sun. We were talking a little bit ahead of this too, that you're the recreational programmer, so you're in charge of kind of, doing events and planning stuff for Bud Miller and some other city facilities. How important is it for you to be able to give people in the community different events and stuff to go out to?
I would say pretty important. It's my
Yeah.
whole job, so it really makes me feel good when people come out and actually support, and it brings everybody together. So.
Yeah, well, I for one love to be able to go out to all the different events. I know Street Fest is another one. I don't know if you're fully involved with that, but that's another fun one. Just kind of, do you want to go through some of the sponsors that helped make this possible? Because I know the city doesn't do this all alone.
No, absolutely not. We wouldn't be able to put these special events on without our sponsors. Some of the main ones for this event were Synovus and the Lloyd and District Co-op. yeah, as well as many others. So special thank you to them. We wouldn't be able to come out and have these events like this.
Perfect. And people at home can go online and see a full list of everything that's taking place at Fall Fest this year. It's going to be taking place on Saturday. So Cassie, thank you so much for coming in and talking a little bit about it.
Absolutely.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery, downtown Lloydminster.
Today on Primetime Local News, I'm joined by Renee, who is the head of the Gym Rats program in Lloydminster. And to start, Renee, can you just talk a little bit about what this program is all about?
Well, the program is kind of faced towards the kids that aren't getting out and actually hitting sports anymore. The kids that really are just sitting on their phones at home. So our target was to get kids up, active, and to just get off the phone. Let's get some health and fitness going. The program itself, it works for everybody because it's basic. Whether you're lifting a 5-pound dumbbell or a 50-pound dumbbell, it doesn't matter. It's all in pretty much a circuit manner. So you do a big group, and everybody gets a station for either 20 reps or for a minute, and then they switch to the next exercise. You know, you do a full body workout. They get sweating, they get moving, they get their muscles filled up with some blood. Feels good, and they always leave happier than they came.
You recently made a post on Facebook speaking on how successful this summer has been for you. Can you speak a little bit more on that?
So a lot of families have been messaging me lately because they thought that the program was only running during the summer, because I've been promoting it a lot this summer, but it actually has been running year round for 15 years now. I've been doing it forever. I love working with children because, you know, there is a massive decline on kids getting up and going out and playing sports anymore, and spending way too much time on their phone. So it's targeted towards that, but I want to run it year round because no matter what, during school, off school, they're still going home at the end of the day and they're sitting on their butts. And, you know, that's obvious and everybody can see that. So the reason for the program is just to get active. Mental health and physical health go hand in hand. We all know that. But yeah, this summer was amazing. It seemed like we had parents from all different angles, people from out of town even coming in to join the club. I always give the first session free, so you can come try it out for free. If you like it, you stick with the program. If you don't, well, at least you tried, right?
How can anyone that is interested go about registering?
You can either just get a hold of me on Facebook, or that is the easiest way because not everybody knows my phone number. But the easiest way is to just drop me a message on Facebook at World Class Gym or Renee Weinkoff, and just come check it out. It's worth your while. Like with the ever so crazy decline in children playing sports anymore is crazy. It's absolutely crazy since COVID. The amount of kids that are now sitting at home instead of trying to get out and enjoy sports. It's massive change. It's a whole different world since COVID. Kids are used to sitting at home and relaxing. And that's why the world is changing so much for children these days.
What is in store for the Gym Rats in the future?
Well, with the new gym, the expansion of our gym, we're getting more and more equipment that these kids will be able to utilize. And it's getting better and better. I mean, 15 years ago, I just had kids with dumbbells and we would do push-ups, sit-ups, and easy stuff. But now it's a whole new world. They're getting taught the right way to work out for their future. So yes, they're getting their sweat on, getting their pump on, but that's also going to lead them to activity in the future. So my goal right now is to stop the decline of physical activity for children, and let's get it back up there where it belongs.
Alrighty, that covers everything. Thank you so much for taking the time, Renee.
Thanks, brother. Have yourself a good day.
And before we go tonight, we're going to take a quick look once again here at your 7-day forecast. As I mentioned earlier on in the show, we have a beautiful week coming up and a beautiful weekend as well. So things kind of dip down on that Thursday, but for the rest of the week, we'll be in the 20s, and we see a 25 and 24 on Saturday and Sunday. So some beautiful weather to get out there and enjoy either the lake or whatever you want to enjoy here in and around Lloydminster, because right when we head back on Monday, things will be getting a little cooler, and then we'll be getting some rain on Tuesday. So try and enjoy the sun as much as you can.
Quickly before we go, deep sea explorers in Alaska have discovered a mysterious object on the ocean floor. Scientists aboard this ship found a golden-colored orb beneath the surface in the Gulf of Alaska. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says the smooth, dome-shaped specimen is believed to be an egg casing. Scientists collected a sample of the orb to take back to their lab for further observation.
Now, once they get the information, we have to have a follow-up, because I'm very invested on what this orb is.
I think it's probably a sea monster, if I had to guess. That's like the only logical thing.
I wonder if it's worth anything. You know?
I mean, it's golden.
Is it real gold? Yeah.
It's probably worth something.
Well, we'll see.
That is all the time we have on Primetime Local News. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
See you guys.